Ravens versus the Chargers. We're going to be letting you know how to bet both the side and the total here for tonight. You may have heard that the respective head coaches of these two teams are brothers. A man who is like a brother to me, Mark Zinno.
There it is.
He is traveling. Yes, I traveled this past weekend. I'm back at home. Mark now traveling. It is feast week, Thanksgiving, and we are wrapping up NFL Week 12 with Ravens Chargers. Mark, a very good weekend for you and your clients. You are going to focus on the side of Monday Night Football. I will be talking about the total momentarily. The floor is yours, brother.
Well, look, before we get started, we do have to tell people thank you to everybody who bought the Power Zinno subscription, because that was profitable for everybody. You got two 5% winners over the weekend, including my NFL best bet yesterday, yours in college. Cashed another Tuesday $5 college play. We are now 7 of the last 8. If Army had not benched Bryson Daly, we might be 8 for 8, but nonetheless, Ohio State gets home easily for us. So good day in college on Saturday, 4-1 and 1-1 yesterday, 5-2 overall. But we did great over the weekend. So thank you guys for jumping on board with this. We hope you guys cash some tickets as well. Okay, on to this Monday night game here tonight between the Ravens and Chargers. Look, I look at these teams as fairly equitable to a certain extent. I really do like the Chargers defense. I think it's a very good defense, almost underrated to a certain extent. But I also look at the Chargers as a team really that hasn't really had to play a lot of quality opponents, especially over the last couple of weeks. I mean, if you look at their wins, Raiders, Panthers, Saints, Browns, Titans, Bengals, and Broncos. Like their losses were to the Steelers and the Chiefs. Now, the argument there is that, look, those two teams have good defenses and the Ravens don't, so I understand it. But we've seen this similarly, and we've talked about the same thing with the Washington Commanders. Every time they're asked to step up in class, they don't perform well, a la yesterday. And, oh, my God, Muddle, the fact that I got knocked out on suicide because of that thing yesterday was so or on Survivor, rather. Can't call it suicide anymore. On Survivor is just so frustrating. Long-winded description of this whole thing here. I don't think the Chargers handled the step up in class. I think the Ravens' offense is good enough to put up points. I don't know how good the Chargers' offense is. They like to run. They like to grind the pace down, which could favor them here. But look, we're getting a short enough number here with Lamar Jackson being 12-1 in his primetime career. Let's just take the Ravens on the money line. Get rid of the points, lose the quirkiness in case it ends up being a 1-point win on a field goal or something like that. So we'll go Ravens money line for our half of the double play.
Yeah, and you talk about quirkiness in the kicking game, Mark. Justin Tucker, not what he once was all of a sudden.
Yesterday, I mean, can we just – I don't understand these coaches. First of all, and I will say this. I'm glad I cashed my 5% play on the Bears, but I don't think Matt Eberflus will ever get my money again. He is a disgrace to coaching. I know Pee Wee flag football coaches who could do a game better than Matt Eberflus. He is downright awful. And the idea that he sent out Cairo Santos to kick a field goal of the same distance of the one that got blocked the week before, and it got blocked the same exact way on the first attempt yesterday was disgusting. The idea that you could not have fixed that, to me, is just unreal. He's an awful coach. He needs to be gone. He needs to be fired. I feel sorry for the people in Chicago. This guy is a moron. He is terrible at coaching. I'm so lucky I cashed it. I'm glad that I did. I'll take the win. But my God, never again, Matt Eberflus. Never, ever, ever again. And Dan Quinn, all gas, no brakes, nonstop, every single time. Go, 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 go. Oh, we just got a miracle touchdown. I got an idea. My kicker, who's already missed 2 extra points and a field goal, I got an idea. Let's send him out there again to play for the tie. Oh, I mean,
didn't work.
They're all idiots.
I'm sorry I brought kickers up. I'm sorry I brought coaches up. Matt Eberflus, there's a chance. Looking ahead, of course, the Bears play on Thanksgiving. They are double-digit dogs to the Lions. If they get blown out and embarrassed in that game, I think Eberflus is gone. Smash that like button, by the way, if you agree with Mark Zinno, his call on the Ravens money line. I'm going to talk about the total now. But first, Mark did mention we both cashed 5% winners over the weekend. Yes, thank you very much to everyone who joined me for mine. Fresno State, late night Saturday. They made us sweat way more than they should have. They're up 28-7 at halftime. Laying 3, you're feeling good. They didn't score a single point in the second half, Mark. I think they had like 3 first downs the entire second half. I was up till 2:30 rolling, trying to be in bed, trying to be quiet. I got nieces and nephews sleeping. Man, it was tough, but we got it home. Fresno State. We're now 9-1 with all 5% football plays, NFL and college, over the last 12 months. Let's talk about this total here. I like the over tonight. Mark mentioned the Chargers' recent slate of opponents. Not recent slate of opponents, really year-to-date slate of opponents we should talk about. Because, yes, the defensive numbers are great for LA, but look at who they've faced. Mark mentioned some of the names. Vegas, Carolina, Pittsburgh with Justin Fields, Kansas City, offensively not what they once were. Denver with Bo Nix before Nix figured it out. Arizona's a team that scored 6 points yesterday. The Chargers faced them. New Orleans with Spencer Rattler. Cleveland. Tennessee. I won with Tennessee, by the way, yesterday. A miracle has occurred. Cincinnati last week. The one competent offense the Chargers have faced this year, Mark, and what did the Bengals do last week? 27 points. With Joe Burrow and company. I know the Chargers started the season 7-1 to the under. Back-to-back overs, though. First 2 games all season that have gone over 40 points. Last week was a 34-27 win for LA. As good as this Chargers defense has been, again, you can call into question the level of opposition. And 2, they don't rush the passer necessarily well. I think Lamar Jackson has a big game here tonight, which is good for you and your money line bet. Flip side, what's the weakness of this Baltimore defense? They can't stop the pass. There isn't a defense in this league worse at stopping the pass than Baltimore. And Justin Herbert, since the bye, this Chargers offense has gotten a lot more pass heavy. He's been averaging over 260 yards passing per game. He had, I believe, 286-ish in that number against the Bengals last week. I think Herbert has a big game. I think Lamar has a big game. I think it's points tonight on Monday Night Football. Give me over 50.5. I'd be less inclined to play it at 51. For obvious reasons, but over 50.5, I can very much see this being a 27-24 final between 2 likely AFC playoff teams. So there you go. Ravens money line and the over is your double play here Monday on the Morning Wager.
Very well done.
Any thoughts there?
Yeah,
I appreciate that. I needed that.
I am here for it. I think that. I think it was well done. Now, that said, there are more things to react to over the weekend. Can we explain my one loss yesterday? How North Texas blew a 21-0 lead at home and gave up 24 points in the third quarter? That was the lone loss I took. Oh, by the way, we went 3-0. We told you guys we were coming back. We told you we were coming
Friday,
back. Yes, on Friday, we went 3-0. So for all the people in the comment section,
oh, we're going to fade you guys. Oh, my God. Thanks for all the information to fade.
I hope you faded us all weekend, schmucks.
Mark Zinno.
Listen,
coming out firing.
All I'm saying is we had a bad run. They happen. You got to stay. You got to ride the waves out, baby. Okay? Ride the waves out. We had a good day, though. Friday was good. Even gave out Notre Dame. That was good. That was easy.
Ohio State, yes. So 3-0 on Friday. If you're interested in any props, by the way, for tonight's Monday Night Football game, I will be covering the prop market on the Power 5 today, another show available here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Please click subscribe, and that way you don't miss any of our exclusive sports betting content here on YouTube. That wasn't very nice, Mark. I heard that. Anyway,
okay, go ahead.
No, I was going to transition to the best bet. A different sport, as we're going to be talking the NBA.
Boring. All right, let's do it.
Our best bet's boring. That's one hell of a way to tee it up here. Yes, folks, we are going for another 3-0 sweep on here today on the show. We gave you side and total for Monday Night Football. How about a little look in the NBA there? You can watch this one. This is the second game of the doubleheader on NBA TV, a very popular channel. Right. And we like the Oklahoma City Thunder laying what appears to be a criminally short number at Sacramento. Yes. A massive rest edge for the Thunder. The Thunder, the best team in the Western Conference. I think we can all agree on that. It's very hard to agree on anything in the year 2024, but I think we would all agree Oklahoma City is the best team in the Western Conference. Sacramento played last night. Oklahoma City, I don't think they've played since Election Day.
Yeah.
Big rest edge.
You've literally stolen all my thunder about the Thunder. The only thing I will add, okay, is that Oklahoma City this year, with a rest advantage, is 3-1, 11.3 points better than the number when it comes to covering the number. So that's one of the highest rates in the NBA with a rest advantage. In fact, only Cleveland is better than Oklahoma City in that department. So this is a good spot for them, as you mentioned. Some scheduling quirk weird. They haven't played since Wednesday, the 20th. But everybody played in that stupid NBA Cup thing on Friday. Apparently, Oklahoma City they have 5 days off. I mean, this is like coming back from the All-Star breaks, and Sacramento played last night, and they lost to Brooklyn, no less. Now, Oklahoma City is missing Chet Holmgren. I don't know if that's a big thing, Brian Power. Is Chet Holmgren being out a big deal?
He's a good player, but I can bench more than him even, so I think we'll be okay.
Well, that is quite the accomplishment. You both have long, skinny arms. Chet Holmgren's in the NBA, you're not. So, and oh, by the way, Oklahoma City also number 1 in the NBA in defensive efficiency by a considerable margin. I don't know why this number is so short. Some people might call it a fishy line, but I'm not going to try to overthink this here. Oklahoma City on the rest advantage, lay the 4.5. Yes, we'll have to stay up late, but hopefully by the time this game tips off, the Ravens have already gone over and are winning, 31-20, and everybody's happy.
There we go. Smash that like button if you agree with the Oklahoma City Thunder that they're the play in Sacramento tonight. Comment down below if you think I can bench more than Chet Holmgren. I remember being very excited that Kevin Durant, when his combine numbers came out, what he could bench. I mean, there you go. The peanut gallery chiming in saying they don't think I can bench more than Chet Holmgren. I think I can.
I think I could do that with one dumbbell.
Yes. All right. Yeah, we know you could bench more than me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. In a related story,
this just
I don't know whoever.
Breaking news.
Yeah. In a related story, Notre Dame's going to beat Army. Okay. Yeah. That's basically the equivalent of that. All right. Yes. I think we all know that you can bench more than me, but I think I could bench more than Chet Holmgren. I could bench more than Kevin Durant when he came out of college. I was very excited about that. I used to brag about that all the time.
Yeah. The only thing that works, other than when it's not basketball, the only thing he's good at is his thumbs and tweeting and, clapping at people with his burner accounts and everything else.
Yes. I have no burner accounts. You can follow me at Bryan Power _wins. You can follow him at Mark Zinno. That's a very appropriate name. And we're done.
Yes.
On that note. Please comment down below with your thoughts. Subscribe, like. Busy week. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Thought we were getting the Tokyo Brandon chiming in thing there. No, it was a pump fake.
By the way, I forgot to mention too.